FTP is dropping May 30th. Like this video and subscribe for more FTP videos and Droplist and resale predictions. Alright, so we're starting off with this first one, and I really like this shirt. It's pretty cool. It really is like the anti-establishment classic FTP look, but I just don't really like the pocket on it, and I don't like the orange colorway. If there's another black colorway with the white print on it, I might buy it, but I probably won't buy it if it's just like this. Alright, next up we got this FTP all over tee, and I'm 100% going to buy this. I really like these FTP all over items, and the all over tee is something that I don't think they've released, or at least they haven't released it in a while. And I don't really like this gray colorway is what it looks like, but if there's a white colorway or a black colorway, I'm 100% copying. I'm definitely going to cop the gray colorway even if there's not a white or black, but I'd rather go for a white or a black colorway for this tee at least. Alright, next up we got the F the Population tee. This one's a long sleeve. This one looks really nice. I like it. I just wish instead of all the logos going down the sleeves, I wish they just had a little logo on the front, maybe on the right or the left pec, because I just really don't like a lot of logos going down my sleeve. But that's just my thing. I think it's definitely a nice t-shirt, and I definitely think a lot of people will buy it. Alright, next up we got this Ftp Crewneck. I definitely think this is a pretty cool crew neck. I just don't really like the color. With this one, I wish they did. I don't know. I just don't like the green colorway with like a black as the stripe. But I definitely think it's a pretty cool tee, or a pretty cool crew neck. I definitely think some people will buy it because it's just really clean. It's really simple. Alright, next up we got the Ftp Shooting Range. This one, in my opinion, is pretty cool. I just wish on the back they didn't have the guns out. I don't really like guns on my t-shirts, but I mean, I definitely think it's a really cool tee. I definitely think it's a lot, it's pretty similar to the Luger tee they dropped in the last big drop, but I just don't really like this one personally. Alright, next up we got the little guy skateboarding, and I think this one's really cool. I'm probably going to go for it, especially if there's a better colorway of it, or there's not a lot of good accessories. But I think if there's a lot of good accessories, then I'll probably pass on this one because I'd rather buy those instead of this tee. But I would say this tee is probably one of the better tees that they're dropping this week, and I definitely think it's a really good item to wear. Alright, next up we got the FTP Anorak. This one's really nice, and I think if it's under $100 retail, I'm 100% copying this because these FTP Anoraks are always really good looking, and they're just high quality, and a lot of people like them. So if it doesn't fit you, or if you don't like it that much, you can always resell it to someone on eBay. Alright, next up we got the anniversary jackets. These are pretty nice. I just really don't like the FTP down the middle, and I don't really like the dates on the side, because in my opinion you really shouldn't have anything going down the side of your sleeves. But I don't know, that's just my thing. I don't really like the FTP across the middle. I feel like it's way too much branding, and it's a little bit too loud for what I would wear. Alright, so on the right, Herbo has got the anniversary one, and I think the black one's a lot better than the white one, at least for the anniversary jacket. But I really like the pants there. Those are FTP all over shorts, which I'm 100% going to cop because I really want those, and I feel like just the all FTP all over is going to look sick. It's just going to be such a funny outfit to wear. Alright, next up we got this blue FTP. I think it says F the Population up there in the letters. They're all spread around. I think that's pretty cool tee. And we also have the Anorak Pants. I don't actually know what they're called, but they're the pants that go with the Anorak, and these are also pretty nice. I think with the Anorak, if they don't fit you, you can always resell it to someone else because people really love the Anorak and these pants because they're just so clean and so easy to wear with other stuff. Alright, next up we got this FTP tee, and I think that's going to look pretty cool. I'm hoping we can get some early images before the actual drop so I know what it looks like, see if I should cop it. But I think it's definitely a cool shirt. It's definitely one of the better ones. And then we have this jacket, which I think is probably the worst item of the drop because I feel like the back logo just looks so bad. But I'm going to have to give it to you, Zach. You definitely did pretty good on this drop, but this is just not really a good item to wear. Alright, next up we got the F the Population jacket, and I think this one's pretty cool. A lot of the FTP hoodies and jackets or sweatshirts, they always are doing pretty good in prices, so if this one doesn't fit you, you can always sell it to someone else. And I feel like this is just a really cool logo on there. I might go for it, but I really don't like the weird branding and where it's weirdly placed, like in the center of your body instead of like on your chest. I'd really like it to be placed on the chest instead. Alright, next up we have this little tee. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what it says. I think it says FTP Graphics. Watch your back. It's definitely really cool, but since you can't really see it because of the jewelry in the way, I don't really know what it looks like, but I definitely say this is one of the better tees of the drop, and it definitely looks pretty cool in my opinion. Alright, next up we got the FTP jeans, and I just don't really like these because of the dates on them. I just feel like if you just had something else there instead, it would look a lot better, but I'm just not really into the denim here. Alright, on this next one, I think it's a flannel, which I think they go really hard, at least for FTP. I really wish they actually put the logo in the red part instead of the white part because it's a white logo, but that's still going to be a pretty cool item and definitely one of the better items to get. And then they've got this tee in here, which I think it looks pretty cool. You can't really see much because of the jewelry, but it looks pretty cool, at least what I can see. Alright, next up we got this tee, which we don't see the front logo, but it's a back logo and it's going to have FTP upside down. Most likely on the front side it's going to have FTP upside down as well, because they've done a lot of these tees where it just says FTP on the front and the back. I definitely say this would be a good item to go for as well, because those FTP logo tees always go for a lot. And if you're trying to sell them, you can, or if you're trying to keep them, you can, because they also look really nice on the body. Alright, last up we got this hat, and I think the hat looks really nice. A lot of the FTP hats do really well on the market if you want to sell them, but I would say they're a lot better to keep because they look so good, and they're really just, I don't know, they're just a nice piece to have. And last up we have this tee, which I'm 100% going to buy. I feel like it looks so nice, and it's just a lot of the FTP classic logos that they have. They got the FTP terrorist organization, they got the Good Kill, they got a lot of other stuff, and I just feel like those are some of the most classic FTP logos. I feel like it's kind of like a must-have to get. If you're going to get any item from the drop, I would say this is going to be the item you need to get. Alright, if you want to join a really good Discord for free, there's a link in the description to my Discord. In my Discord, we got monitors, we got slots, we basically got everything, and I think it's just a really good community to join, and especially because it's free. Like with anything that's free, you can just get it, or you could leave. So with something that's free and provides actual value, you kind of have to join it. So also, you can leave whenever you want. So if you don't like it, you don't like the notifications anymore, you can just leave. But since it's something that's free, it's not like you wasted anything on it. So join the group. There's a link in the description. There's a lot of information in there. We got basically everything in there. Anything you could want sneaker-wise, it's in there. And we got monitors. We got everything you'd want. If you're a sneaker reseller, if you're just any kind of reseller, we got monitors, we got slots, we got a marketplace, we got tickets, we got everything. Anything you can want, we got it.